Hello everybody. Today I'm going to film how I did my makeup in middle school and high school tag. No one really tagged me specifically, but I watch a lot of my favorite YouTubers video and what they say is like, so now I tag you, so I'm gonna just count that as being tagged. And even if I weren't tagged, which I wasn't, I'm still gonna make a video because I can. My makeup skills haven't progressed that much, but it's just, it's fun, so I'm gonna do it. And I'm gonna start with how I did my makeup in middle school, and then I'll do the one that I did in high school, which is basically still the same. I'm just not going to use any products that I got in the past like couple months. Let's start with middle school. I'm gonna scoot up a little bit more. I'm gonna start putting on makeup. So I'm gonna start with my brows for how I did my makeup in middle school. You will notice that I have a scar there and I didn't really know what blending was, and I had this really cheap eyebrow pencil from like Orange, from one of those like stores in the supermarket where I was from, and it was like 1,000 chat, which is less than $1. So what I did was I would just fill that crack up, and I was like, ooh, nice. And then I would kind of do the same with whatever bare spot I have there, and that's it. That's my brows done. And I remember one day I was walking from our school towards the gym. I was crossing the road, and a senior that year, I was in like 7th grade or something, she was like, hey Coco, what do you have on your face? And I'm like, what? She's like, here, your brows. And she like tried to wipe it. I was like, oh no, don't say that word. I was like, yikes. And then I ran to the mirror and I looked and I felt really bad about my makeup. So that's when I knew to like change. So that's how my brows look, even though I think I shaped them pretty well by like plucking them myself. But in middle school it was really disheveled and I had no idea what to do with anything. So my brows are done. And the second thing I would do is I would get eyeshadow. The one I had was from the Body Shop or the Face Shop. It was this really cheap Korean, not cheap, it was this Korean brand. And what I would do is I would take any shimmer. This one is from MAC, but the one I had was from the Face or Body Shop. And then I would put that everywhere. No primer. And then I would take, what I had was like a shade of purple, but I don't have that. So, and I just have another eyeshadow thing from MAC that is blue. So I just take a darker shade and I put it there without a brush and I just blend it. So it was my smoky look. You'd think that I'm kidding, but this is really how it is. And I would take a lipstick color. I really liked hot pink then. And in middle school I would always think that, oh, tomorrow I'm going to just go to school with all pink and then everyone will love me and I'll be Sharpay. And then I just, in middle school I thought that Sharpay was really cool and I wanted to be her. And then I would curl my lashes. The one I had was one that I found in my table drawer. I think it was probably my aunt's. It was really bad. And I didn't know. I would like go in like this and then eventually I figured out that it was like that. Sometimes I would line my eyes with eyeliner. So with as much precision as I'm doing right now. That's how I looked in middle school. My lipstick was like that, pretty much it. I didn't have any foundation on. This is how I went to school. And if you saw my scar here, I burned it while I was roasting vegetables in the oven. So that's why. Let's move on to high school. I think I got most of my makeup out. I'm not sure. My eyes, I woke up and they were really red because I forgot to take out my contacts. Last night I slept with it because I fell asleep reading. And here we go. So ignore that. That's the sound of Chicago Fire Department. How I usually start is, this will be, just gonna wait it out. So this makeup look will be like my senior year makeup look. I'm gonna use the Innisfree Eco Safety Primer Sunblock. We were at Innisfree, I think it was in Beijing or Seoul. I was like, Nini, which sunblock should I get? And she's like, get the one with primer, because then it would be like sunblock and primer. So I put that all over my face. If you're one of those like people that pat into things into your skin, you'll be like, don't do that, it's bad for your wrinkles. And whenever I see my mom doing it, I'm like, Mom, don't do that, do you want premature wrinkles? And yeah, but I do it because that's just how I put on sunscreen. Get some on your ear, rub upwards motion on your neck, and okay. So now that my primer is done, I will use concealer. I used to use the Revlon Age Defying Concealer, but I ran out, so I'm using the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. I put that underneath, and I will make a big triangle here. And I will do the same on this side. To be fair, this is how I sometimes still do my makeup, and I will do that, and then I'll cover up any of these marks. I'm not a beauty vlogger. I'm trying to be, but I'm not. So just be patient with me. So I covered up anything and just leave it like that. Just kidding. So I have a beauty blender. It's a graduation gift from Nini, and I will spray it with my baby face mist from Aritom that I got in Seoul, and I will use it to press in the concealer. The reason I sprayed it with the face mist is because I don't want all the concealer to just go into the beauty blender. So I'm doing that. I just press. We're going in with foundation later, so it doesn't matter. Oh, I forgot. I used concealer as base for any eye products, so just do that. I told you I'm not that. So now that most of the concealer is blended, I don't even care, because to be honest, I did not care. I'm gonna put on foundation. The foundation that I used in high school and I'm still using now is the Benefit Hello Flawless in Honey Money. Jenny got it while we were in Singapore like 3 years ago, and whenever I go to her house, I would use it. So a pump of that, but this is too bright for me, so I took my mom's Urban Decay Naked Skin Foundation. Obviously it's really dark, so what I do is I put half a pump there, and then I will mix it up to create my custom shade. So I'm just gonna, this is obviously very scientific, as you can see, very precise, very professional. Okay, I'm thinking it blends into my skin. You might think it doesn't, but okay, I'm gonna add more of the Hello Flawless just on this side so I can add it. So I put that, just like tap it wherever, all over my face, and I'm gonna put this in the high points, the unblended thing, and in the dark points. I don't know why you're still watching this, but if you are, like, I thank you and I apologize. So beauty blender, I just use the same one. I don't even wash it, and then just go in again, because does it even really matter? Because if life is an uphill battle, I wonder who's watching this though. Probably my friends, because I'm like, hey, watch it, and then they'll have to watch it. I might be wrong, but I think it's blended. I'm just tired of blending, okay? Everyone says to pat and not to rub, because it will put the thing everywhere. I don't care, I'm done. So that's my base done. I have the Jane blush, cream blush, and I have the Jane cream bronzer. For the bronzer, I use it to contour Probably shouldn't. I don't care. I'm just trying to use this all up. And I've had this like forever. Take this flat brush. It's called a pointed foundation brush from Real Technique. I load it up on my brush and then okay, it's obviously not enough. So load it up and then I draw a line here. I kind of like to make it a triangle though. So more in the back, there, there, and then I will do this because I'm crazy. Just whatever line, just be happy with makeup. Since I have a wide forehead, that helps. Then I'll put that on my jawline because I don't have one. And then putting it here will make it so that you don't look like you have a double chin. So I'm gonna take that again, take whatever is there, and just blend that down. I'm starting at the neck because it's probably gonna be really noticeable. I don't know. Is there a difference on the screen that after I blend out, it's like I look slimmer? Is that the word? I should probably use a pointed end for the nose. So there. And for my blush, this blush is so pigmented. So that is way too much. So I'm gonna rub it between my hand so that it gets more dry. And then I'll pat it on, pat it on, pat it on. Okay, whatever. And then after that, I take the same beauty blender again. And I blend it out. It's probably looking really bad on camera, but like this is how I would do it. My makeup in high school and still now. So if I'm doing something wrong, tell me. I might not listen because I like the way I do it. So after that, I will put on What's Up from Benefit. It's in a little sample size that I got in a cheek palette. I warm it up between my finger and then I just pat it on top of where I think my cheekbones should be. Just use the other one to blend it. It doesn't matter. So after that, this is the fun part. I take the Innisfree No Sebum Mineral Powder to like set whatever there is to set. Just like put it on there. Yeah. 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 So what I did was I used a lot of like cream products. So this is to make sure like it sets. It's kind of like baking. I think that's what I attempted once, and this product is not good for if you have darker skin than white, because it's white. It's not translucent, not really. So I take a big brush. It's a Real Techniques dupe from Miniso. It's like 10 yuan. And I just blend that into all the cream products. Into the eyelids, the extras down the thing. So there's the white cast. I don't know if you can see it, but there is a white cast. And I take the Revlon Photo Ready two-way powder foundation, and I take this brush, I load it up, and then I try to wipe the powder off. I don't know if you can still see my contour or my blush. If you can't, that's fine. If you can, that's great. But if you can't, we have more to go. So the base of my face is what I spend the most time on. I think that's pretty much done. So this is when I would moisturize my lips. This is a lip balm that I got at Columbia College Chicago's Convocation. It has SPF 15. You should really put SPF on your lips because they will wrinkle really fast. Oh, that's what I heard somewhere. And after that, I'm gonna put my hair up because it's annoying me. But I made an effort to brush my hair for YouTube. My favorite eyebrow product is the Tony Moly Auto Eyebrow. And this is the shade I'm using now. It's number 5 because I dyed my hair. But the one I used in high school was shade probably like 2 or something. But it's this darker one. I like it. Oh, okay. So it fell out. It always does. It's fine. I don't care. I like this because it's blendable and it has a pointy end and a wider end. And it's only like $7 or like $8. So I do that. Start with the bottom, dry it out, lengthen it a little. I'm using the viewfinder as a mirror, so like forgive me. And also, since this is like how I did my makeup in high school, it's considered a parody, right? So if you laugh at me, just know that I'm also laughing at myself. So yeah. So obviously my techniques are not very good, but this is how I did it. I don't know how to get like really precise brows, and the reason I don't know is because I don't want it to be like a definite edge. I like it to be quite normal. So my brows are there. So I'm gonna go in with blush and more contour. So this is the Benefit Real Cheeky Party. It has like 5 shades of cheek stuff. I really love it. I bought it in Beijing and it's worth all the money. Let's go in with Vanilla Co. The Secret Face Multi Shading palette. I got this in Korea. Oh, I love it so much. It's like not just warm. It has a little like warm tones, but it's mostly cool. So I take it on I don't know what brush this is. Then I do that. I like press it together and I make it into an angled thing. Do you see? Yeah. Do you see that thing? What thing? The thing. Okay. So I should probably stop with the thing. So I really recommend that. And then I blend it out. Blend it upwards. I don't care. I don't care. Blah, 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 blah. And then I take, my favorite is the Rocketeer. So I'm going to take that and then I rub it in like circular motions. I love it. I'm so scared of like people judging me like if I put this video on. I'm so scared of like a bunch of like boys that I know like just sitting around a computer and like opening my videos and laughing at me. I'm so scared of that. So if that's what's happening right now, like know that I know it's happening. So I put on a lot of blush because I just really like it. And then take whatever's left to give color to the rest. And then I don't stop there. Like I like to put on a lot of blushes. Then I do this and I'm like, where should I put it? And I'm like, there. And then I rub it in more. Very rarely do I only use one blush. And then I take the Dandelion, which is the lightest blush shade, and I use it as like a blush highlighter. I don't use it as a highlighter, but I highlight the blush, if that makes sense. So after that, I should probably take this and just kind of like blend everything out. And then I will take the highlighter and then I'll pat it in the middle of my nose and on my brow bones. And then blend that out with my fingers because that's what I do. Let's set our brows with the Innisfree Ultra Fine Brow Cara. Look at that amazing brush. Okay. I use this for Together Music Festival and my brows really stay put. So yeah, just brush whatever eyebrow hair I have, maybe little eyebrow hair, up. And that's it, my super strong brows that don't match the current color of my hair. I really want to skip eyeshadow, but I'm just gonna show you how I would do eyeshadow. I only have this palette because I threw the other one. Oh, I gave it away to my maid, so I'm just gonna go in with the lighter shade, pat it in, I hate eyeshadow so much because I'm not good at it. And then the lighter shade, it's just as you can see, my eyeshadow technique has not improved much. And then I take a fluffy brush and then I just kind of blend. What the F? Oh, it had product on it. Okay, let's just skip it. I don't want to do it. I'm gonna rub it out or do whatever. Oh, okay, fine. Let's put on. Let's eyeshadow. I can't skip it. Like 2 years from now, I want to look back at this video and be like, wow, she really sucks. So whatever. Whatever. I don't even care. So after that, clean blending brush, small circles. I don't know how to do eyeshadow. Someone should teach me. Why am I even doing a makeup tutorial on YouTube if I don't know? I don't care. And then I'm gonna use the blue on my under thing because I think it'll look nice. My eyes are really red. Good enough. Who cares? Not me. I'm gonna take the Maybelline Hyper Sharp Liner and I'm gonna wing my eyes. Sophie CJ always like winged her eyes and I really like that, and so I'm gonna do it. I have a mirror here. So it's brown eyeliner, not black. I just really want to be a beauty blogger. So I'm starting here, and if you make fun of me, I'm really hurt. I don't like to be the butt of other people's jokes. I don't know how to take jokes. Hey, learn how to take a joke. No, I don't know how to do that. I get offended by everything. I don't even care. That's it. Just gonna leave it like that. I'm gonna use the Jane highlighter to highlight the inner corners of my eyes. So put that on my finger because that's the first thing I saw, my finger. Take a small tiny brush and dip it in there. That's for lips, but I'm just gonna use it for that. I don't even care. Like, it's so funny. In the video, I keep saying, who cares? I don't. And then the next statement, I would be like, I care. Don't judge me. So for the lips, I have this lip liner from Etude House. It's called the Soft Touch Auto Lip Liner. Oh, my nose itches. My eyes are really red. If that bothers you, I'm sorry. So it's like a brown shade. So after lining my lips, I did a terribly great job. Just kidding, I did a terrible job. I'm gonna go in with the Rogue Allure Velvet 47 Chanel lipstick that my aunt gifted me. Looks like this. In my memory, it looked more like nude. Okay, whatever. So that's how my lips are gonna look today. And since it's makeup, I can always wipe it off. And I have the Lush Latte lip tint that Nini doesn't like, but I love. And since it's my face, I'm gonna put it on. Pat it on the center and up here to make my lips look pouty. Oh, I like it actually. I like it a lot. I think I look great. So I'll curl my lashes. What lashes are you saying? Like, I have some, okay? It's there. You can't see much, but it's there. Why does my face look dirty? I don't know. So curl it. Yes. And then I'm using my Benefit Their Real mascara. I don't really like putting on mascara because my lashes are so short. And then you're probably like, hey, if your lashes are short, you should put on more mascara so that they will look longer. But since they're short, like, it requires a lot of effort to put on mascara. So it's like, I don't want to make the effort. I hate it. I hate putting in effort. Why can't things just work out for me? This is how I look. I think I look great. I know that I probably look ashy and that my foundation shade needs to like up more, but I really like it. I'm gonna like keep my face like this because there's some serious money on my face right here. Thank you so much for watching. That was how I did my makeup in middle school and high school and still now. Enjoy. Have a marvelous day. I hope you had a great time laughing at me because I'm entertainment. If you're still here watching this, comment down below ashy face. Yeah. So thank you and have a great day. Bye guys. Bleh. Hashtag no.